Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Planescape Torment with myself, Waze, the Nameless One, Dakon, and Anna, because Morte got attacked. We don't know if he's dead or not, but we've heard where he may be taken if he is still alive. And I was going to talk a bit more, but we have a shadow, uninjured, coming straight at us as I started. So, yeah, Dakon, get over here and tank for us. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Anna, can you get around behind? Oh, he's coming for me.
I hear your words.
Let's see. Maybe he's not coming for me. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Nope, he's coming for me. Dakon,
I will hear you.
Engage, please. I will back off. Yeah, he's time for magic missile. Okay, that worked. Injured. That was good. We like this. Anna, get around the back. Get that behind. I'm not sure how the backstab works in this. Standing behind it. Let's see if this works.
Dagger's not working in this thing.
Target is immune to weapon. Okay. I don't think Anna can use the dagger she has. Where is it? The bone dagger. Cannot use item. No. Great. So Anna is pretty much useless at the moment. So we'll just get her out of the way. Dakon,
in all things.
you keep doing that. I will... Oh, hang on. I'll use the spells. Because we're going to have to find somewhere to sleep at some point. Critical miss. Who missed? Near death. Okay. I have a magic weapon, don't I? What have I got? A bone dagger. Let's see if this works. Done. Okay, well done, people.
All right.
No loot,
It is I shall
it would
serve.
seem. Okay. A shadow attacked us out of nowhere. Okay, now we can take a moment.
I'm gone.
Let's have a quick look at the journal, what it says here. Where's it gone? Is it even here? No, nothing about Morte. What about in the journal? I can't remember what the guy said to us. I can't remember what he said. Something about a rundown building. Right, let's take a wander around. Let's speak to this Harmonium officer. You see a Harmonian guard. He's watching his surroundings carefully as he walks his patrol area. He seems uninterested in talking to you. Okay, we'll leave him be. Anyone else? Byron Pickett. He looks worth talking to. You see a well-dressed, middle-aged man. He seems to be scanning the crowd with a practiced eye. He notices you approach and gives you a quick once-over. Greetings. He smiles at you and gives a barely perceptible nod. I am Byron Pickett, moneylender. May I help you? Moneylender? He nods again. Yes, I cater to the needs of merchants. Want to start a business? Keep one afloat that's down on its luck, or perhaps expand a business. In either case, you come to me for the funds. He looks you up and down. I doubt that you are a merchant, sir, so what can I do for you? Just some questions. Very well, make it quick. What is this place? If you mean the ward in general, it's called the Lower Ward. If you mean this particular locale, it's the open-air market. Okay, tell me about the Lower Ward. He looks bored. It is the home of the common people. He gestures around him. Look about you and you will see all that there is to see. Nothing. Nothing of any interest. Okay, then why are you here? He smiles. The one thing these mindless sods are good for is spending their money. It gives them the feeling that they're actually accomplishing something with their otherwise meaningless lives. He pauses and looks about with disdain. Go on. He shrugs. When there is money, you will also find merchants and thieves. I help provide the merchants needed to relieve them. He gestures about. Of their hard-earned coin. He smiles at you. You mentioned thieves. Who helps provide them? Not I. He gives you a calculating look and smiles. Why do you ask? And call it curiosity.
Updated my journal.
Oh. He laughs. Such curiosity can be dangerous, even fatal if one isn't careful. He pauses to consider his next words as he examines you closely. You might want to talk to Lenny. He can usually be found south and east of the market. He pauses a moment. Tell him I sent you. Okay, tell me about the open-air market. He gestures at the building behind him. An excellent market that caters to just about every need. He pauses to think for a moment before continuing. Nothing exotic is available. These sods cannot afford such items. But a good market, nonetheless. Okay. Lothar. That's it, the Master of Bones. Thank you. I'm looking for someone named Lothar, or the Master of Bones. He gives you a quizzical look. Really? Why in the name of 9 hells would you want to find him? He stole a skull of mine. So? What do you think you're going to do? Just march in and demand it back? He looks you up and down. I admit that you appear more than capable of handling yourself in a fight. But against Lothar? He snorts. Your skull will decorate his walls. Oh, look, I still need to find him. He pauses for a moment. I have reasons, quite good ones, I can assure you, not to point anyone toward Lothar. Now pike it, sod. He turns away. Great. Arrogant Burke. Right. Zerb, Gort, and Thorpe. These look like those guys we met in the Smouldering Corpse Bar. Let's go and have a look and speak to them. This huge creature stands over 9 feet tall. Rippling muscles support his massive frame. It seems to be engaged in conversation with 2 similar creatures next to it. Greetings! He turns at your greeting and begins to look about. After a moment, he looks down and notices you. A look of confusion crosses his features. What you want of Zerb? Just some questions. He gives you an apologetic look and shakes his head. Zerb not speak language well. Sorry, you talk Thorpe. He gestures to one of the creatures next to him. Okay. Gort, Thorpe. Let's talk to Thorpe then. The creature is huge, standing over 9 feet tall. Rippling muscles support his massive frame. As you approach, he leers at you and laughs. Greetings. He looks down at you and gives you a friendly smile. What you want, Smalley? I've got some questions. You got question, maybe Thorpe got answer. He smiles at you. Who are you? He smacks himself in the chest with a thunderous blow. Thorpe! He raises his arm above his head and shakes his fist at the sky. Mighty warrior is Thorpe. All for Kola are mighty warriors. He places his fists on his hips and glares at you. Who you? Honestly, I don't remember my name. He nods at you as he examines your scars. You got mighty scars. You must be great warrior. Like Thorpe. He frowns and nods wisely. You got hit on the head too many time. Not remember name. Someday it come back. Okay, fair enough. You got question, maybe Thorpe got answer. What are you doing here? He barks out a laugh and smiles at you. Thorpe here with friends. He gestures at the nearby Thakola. We gonna bash up flying lizard. He lets out a roar and begins to pound his chest with fists the size of hams. Flying lizard. He nods his head, then begins to make crawling motions. Lizard, you know, but it fly. He begins to flap his arms like a huge misshapen bird. Eventually he settles down and looks at you expectantly. Do you mean a dragon? He snorts and raises his to his full height. Thorpe good, but he not that good. Someday Thorpe wants a barsh dragon. He stares off into the distance with a longing expression, then sighs. But this not that day. Well, if it's not a dragon you're talking about, then what is it exactly? Thorpe not remember what Xanthia call it. He pauses to think. It lizard, tall as Thorpe, walk on back legs, got wings, got claws, red in colour. Think she say they called Abishai. He pauses, then shrugged. Shrugs. I've heard of something called an Abishai. Is that what you mean?
Updated my journal.
Okay. His eyes light up and he gives you a joyful smile as he nods his head. Yes, Abishai, flying lizard. Thorpe and friends barsh real good. Thorpe be warrior of stature then. Xanthia accept apology. Okay, what's this? Why do you owe an apology to Xanthia? Thorpe take friends to tavern last night. Thorpe gets stinking drunk, fall on Xanthia's table, spill drinks all over her. He looks embarrassed. Xanthia say she not accept apology unless Thorpe be warrior of stature. Okay, and so killing an Abishai is supposed to give you this stature.
Updated my journal.
He shrugs. Xanthia say so. Thorpe not know. Okay. What can you tell me about the ward? He stares at it for a moment, then shrugs. Thorpe not know. Thorpe new here. Then gives you a childish smile. Thorpe here for fun. Okay, yes, you're going to Barshan Abishai. He smiles and nods at you enthusiastically. That right? Thorpe and friends Barsh. Okay, yes, I think I have to go now. Right. There's Xanthia. Not that we know that, we just see a woman we're going to talk to. You see a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching 3 nearby creatures with interest. Yeah, that's the ones we just spoke to. She turns to face you with an annoyed look crosses her face. Yes, what do you want? I have some questions. Fine. She looks irritated. Who are you? My name is Xanthia. She looks you up and down, then frowns. Is there something else you want? Yes. What are you doing here? There's going to be a fight and I want to see it. She smiles wickedly. It should be interesting. A fight? Yes. See the 3 Thakola over there? She points to the 3 hulking creatures with rippling muscles. They're going to try and kill an Abishai. Stupid oafs. Yeah, the Thakola look like they can take care of themselves. Normally I would say yes. Thakola are very powerful warriors. She smiles slyly and leans in to whisper to you. However, I know something they don't. Oh really? What might that be? Abishai can only be hurt by magic. She snickers. The Thakola will be slaughtered. I have no doubt of it. She straightens up and watches the Thakola eagerly. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? She gives you an annoyed look. My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. She looks away. That's how I know. My husband told me. Okay, well, why don't you warn the Thakola? Why should I do that? She smiles evilly. I'm the one who suggested the fight. Why, though? My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening, he forced me to just such an occasion. Those 3 oafs were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. It was obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into the table I was sitting at. She pauses. Okay, go on. She frowns angrily. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. So while the cretin was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accepted the apology of a warrior of stature. If he were truly such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat such an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. So you're going to get them killed simply because they ruined a dress.
Updated my journal.
You obviously do not understand the intricacies behind this situation. She looks at you like you're an idiot child. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. She looks angry. Okay. Any other questions? What can you tell me about this ward? Nothing. She looks about with distaste. Were it not for the fight, I wouldn't be caught dead here. Fair enough. She's a lovely woman. Right. Let's go to speak to Sebastian. You see an older man in elegant robes. He has bright eyes and a warm smile. He gives you a slight bow as you approach. Good day, Cutter. I'm Sebastian. How may I serve you? Greetings. Greetings to you as well, Cutter. He stops in mid-sentence as he notices your scars. You see his eyes travel along them and his eyebrows arch in surprise. He returns his gaze to you. I was about to ask what I could do for you, but there is no need. I think I see why you came to see me, Cutter. What, are you trying to say you can help me with these scars? He smiles at you and shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps, Cutter, perhaps. He leans forward and begins to examine your scars carefully. He runs a finger along several of them, mumbling to himself. Finally, he looks up at you. Yes, Cutter, I can help you. I cannot cure you, but I can alleviate the worst of your condition. Okay, and your price? Yes, the price. He begins stroking his chin and stares at you. You get the impression you are being weighed somehow. He seems to come to some sort of a decision. I have a job that I think you could perform. Go on. I have signed a contract with a certain creature. I am no longer able to fulfill the contract. It is beyond my abilities. However, the creature will not release me from the contract. Instead, it has threatened me with death unless I fulfill the contract. And let me guess, you want me to solve this problem for you? He sighs. Yes, I cannot do it myself. My reputation demands that I fulfill the contract or face the consequences. I am at your mercy in this regard. Will you help me? What were you contracted to do? He shakes his head. I cannot reveal that information, Cutter. I am magically bound not to. Well, how are you going to tell me then? That is why people come to me. They know that if I accept a contract, it will be handled with discretion. So what kind of creature are we talking about? You don't want me to do the contract, you want me to kill the creature, it would seem. An Abishai, great. Named Grosuk, Cutter. He pauses to gauge your reaction. I know this is a difficult task, but one I think you can handle. Also, the reward I offer you is great. He gestures at your scars. Okay. And can you still not tell me what you were contracted to do? No, he can't. Okay, I see. An interesting proposal. He looks at you hopefully. Will you do it, Cutter? Now, what would this incarnation of the Nameless One do? I'm going down a good path, not necessarily lawful, but, however, killing someone to get someone out of a contract, purely for vanity reasons, I'm not sure that would fit with my character. That said, lawful good, neutral good, definitely trying to avoid the chaotic. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on this one. Because I literally would be looking to get this done to cure my scars and potentially killing an innocent Abishai who hasn't done anything wrong other than hold this man to a contract he agreed to. So, I don't know. I'll take it under consideration. He tries to hide his disappointment from you with a smile. I understand, Cutter. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'm not sure. Let me have a think. So, who are you exactly? I am Sebastian, a mage of sorts. I do contract work for those who can meet my price. But you hesitate to use the word mage. Why? He nods his head. Yes, I am not a mage, Cutter, but I can perform the art in my own way. I have forsaken the normal studies of magic and followed my own path. He pauses and shrugs his shoulders. It is easier to call me a mage than to argue the point. So what kind of work do you do? He gives you a slight smile, then shrugs his shoulders. Confidential work, Cutter. I am known for my discretion and getting deeds done. People come to me with quests. If I can perform them, I do so. If I cannot, I don't. In either case, I keep silent. Okay. What's going on around here? He looks at you suspiciously. What do you mean, Cutter? He looks around and spreads his arms as if to encompass the whole ward. Life, Cutter. Life as usual. Nothing more. Okay. Look, I had a talking skull. And he was kidnapped. Can you help me? He stares at you for some time before answering. A skull? Well, if I were to hazard a guess, I would say that your skull is now in the possession of the Master of Bones, which means you should get yourself another skull, Cutter. Okay, what can you tell me about this Master of Bones? He frowns and glances about for a moment. His name is Lothar, and he does not appreciate the attention of others. I know nothing of him and can answer no questions about him. You can actually see a hint of fear in his eyes. Let us speak of another subject, Cutter. Okay, where can I find this Master of Bones? He glances about nervously. A ruined house somewhere in this ward leads to his domain. I know nothing more. You can actually see a hint of fear in his eyes. Let us speak of another subject, Cutter. Okay. Is there another line of questioning around the scars? Look, I got the impression that you can help me with my scars. He says he can, and your price. It's all the same stuff. I want to leave it where I left it. As I fill the contract, you want me to solve the problem? What kind of creature we're talking about? I see an interesting proposal. He says, I don't know, I'll take it under consideration. That's why I wanted to leave it. Farewell. Okay. Right then. No one wants to talk about this Master of Bones. All we know is it's a dilapidated house. Let's go speak to this Vorten character. You see a Harmonian officer, he gives you a bored look as you approach. Greetings. He gives you a bored look. Greetings, citizen. Measure 3 Vorten at your service. Got some questions. I don't mean to be rude, but I am on duty and have no time for questions. He pauses. If you'd like information, go talk to Ebb Creeknees. We've spoken to Ebb Creeknees. Wasn't he the guy in the smouldering corpse? Okay, where can I find him? He thinks for a moment. Last I heard, he pretty much set himself up in the smouldering corpse bar. You can find it somewhere down in the hive. Okay, thanks, farewell. It was Ebb Creeknees that we spoke to. Okay, let's have a look around, shall we? Oh, we have a gate. Is that openable? Anazi. You see a sickly Githzerai woman. She is hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is obviously a source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that is practically soaking with blood tissue and phlegm to her face. Ugh. She spies you and hisses. Hello. She stares at you and speaks a few mumbled words to Dakon. Dakon glances at you and says, she cannot understand your speech. She says she is dying. Okay, what's she dying of? Her name is Anazi. She says she used to work in a meat curing house here until half a month ago when the illness became too much for her to bear. She was abandoned, evicted from her home and left for dead. Speech pains her and her illness has crippled much of her mind. She says there is nothing she can give you of value. And? No, that she will not recover. I can put her out of her misery, that is all. As a Zerth of the people, it is my responsibility to provide an alternative. Okay. Then be merciful, Dakon. Dakon draws his blade and waits for the woman to prepare herself. She touches the unbroken circle of Zerthimon he wears for a moment, and her face is stoic. His blade is a blur, and when he has completed the stroke, she lies bleeding on the hard stone of Sigil's streets. Okay. It was quick, I suppose, Dakon.
Updated my journal.
Let's go. Journal updates. Should I warn the cola? Do you know what? I think I probably should. Yeah, that's not right. She's just a bloodthirsty, horrible person. I allowed Dakon to aid the woman of his people, a sick Githzerai who had breathed too deeply of the poisonous vapors of the lower ward. He struck her down, yet she seemed grateful. Yeah, that just felt the right thing to do. Oh, God, we have another shadow. Right, guys. Guys and gals, let's get over here. Is it gone? No, it's coming back. Right, let's do this. Right, okay. So, Dakon, stand there.
Why not?
Anna over here, and
I'm
nameless
gone.
one over here. Prepare. Let's go with a... Let's see.
I hear your words.
Let's see if Dakon can handle this, and I'm going to go in with my knife as well. No point Anna getting involved. Okay, Dakon getting hurt. Okay, done. I don't know where these shadows are coming from, why, or if anyone sent them. Who's this guy? Lower ward thug. Yeah, well, we haven't upset the thugs as of yet in this ward.
All right.
Let's try and keep it that way. Okay, they only attack us. Yeah, let's let the... there's Gort. There's Zerb. Where's the other one? There he is. Let's go and speak to Thorpe. You see Thorpe, the Thakola. He gives you a friendly laugh as you approach. The Smalley back. What do you want of Thorpe? I've talked to Xanthia and she said you're going to fight an Abishai. He smiles and nods at you enthusiastically. That right. Thorpe and friends Bosh. Okay, look, I've learned that Abishai can only be hurt by magic weapons. Did you know that?
Dated my journal.
It gives you a worried look. Need magic? How you know? I've talked to Xanthia, she told me. He seems confused at first, then a look of realization appears on his face. Xanthia played Thorpe for a coney. She lie. Try get Thorpe and friends dead. Yeah, I'm afraid so, Thorpe. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. He nods. Xanthia does not deserve apology. Thorpe free from debt to her. Yeah, I think you're free of your debt. Thorpe, thank you. You save life. You save life of friends. He turns to the other Thakola and speaks to them hurriedly. After a moment, all three bow to you and each hands you a pouch of coins. Thank you. He smiles. You good friend. You deserve. Okay, 600 copper. I like these Thakola. A bit rough around the edges, but yeah, decent, honourable. Unlike Xanthia over there, horrible woman. So how is my gold situation? 2,684. Should probably start spending some money. I think of things to buy. Haven't thought of anything yet. How do we get into the market? Can we get into the market? Is it through here? No, we can't be going buying things right now. Although maybe we should sell some things, because if we find Morte, or while we're, just in case we need, we want to be lighter. That's the reason for going shopping. Giltspur. Who's Giltspur? Let's speak to this guy. You see a florid, boisterous man. He's shouting and carrying on like there's a war that's about to come through, like he's got something lodged in his intestines. Like he's too excited about something to talk in a normal tone of voice. His rapid-fire delivery makes it difficult to understand him. You, sir, you there. You look like you could use something. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but give me time. Give me time. I'll have it figured out on the spot. You need rooms? I've got rooms. You need supplies? I've got supplies. Okay. What are you selling? Ah, right. Let's sell all this stuff. The bronze bracelet, the bronze ring, the silver bracelet, the rusty dagger, the bronze bracelet, the copper earring, the bronze ring, another bronze ring, another copper earring, another bronze ring, another bronze bracelet. Wow. Okay, we'll sell all that. And we're over 3,000 commons. Anything else I want to sell? What else? I don't want to sell any of this stuff. All this is potentially useful. Whispering flask, abysmal pipe, tone of bone and ash, obsidian earring. That's the magical one, isn't it? Yes, usable by thieves, which we're not going to give to Anna yet. Dirty rat charms, definitely useful. I should give those to Anna. Cranium rat charm. Yep, also to Anna. Enchanted battle axe. I'm a bit loath to sell that just yet. I'm not sure I'm going to need it, though, is the question. Let's hang on to it for now. Pouch. I don't know if that's important or not, so I'm going to hang on to it for now. I think that's it. I think that's all we've got to sell. The other stuff we just need to use. Dustman embalming charm. I need to look out for embalming fluid to see if I can buy it anywhere. Or need to go back into the mortuary to see if we can find some. In the meantime...
My lungs feel like a chimney.
Yeah, that's probably the air, Anna. Dakon. Just use a bandage. Right, people. Let's... we've lightened our load. Let's go see if we can find this dilapidated building. Do we What is this? The purpose of this device is unknown. It appears to be some sort of drawbridge-like contraption. Oh, another one of these things. Dakon's not fully healed yet. Right, Anna can't hurt him because she doesn't have a weapon that she can use.
I'm here.
Because I think she's only... What his... favorite weapon, Anna's punch daggers. What is her... She's got backstab damage, but she can only use a fist. This is rather troubling. Biography. We'll read that another time. Not now. Yeah, I don't think she can use anything else. Not use item. If she can only use these, then they're not magical. It's disappointing. Let's put these over here. Now that I've seen it, I can't leave it. Right, let's not go in the other inventories. Right, that's where the hell is Dakon?
Balance in all things.
Okay, you get back here. Right, Dakon, you go in first. I'll go in second.
Aye,
Anna,
why
wait
not?
over here.
What you be right as well.
Okay, take him out. Watch the health. Near death, okay. Alright, this is getting rather annoying.
All right.
It's not thugs, it's oh, hello. Rusty dagger. I'm not even going to pick it up. It's not like we're light on copper commons. Okay, these are all... We got slaves and officers. This ruined wagon is quite useless. Is that it? These barrels are empty. The hoops binding the wood are almost completely rusted through. Darren, harmonium officer. Let's speak to him. You see a harmonium guard. He watches you warily as you approach. Greetings. He nods at you. Good day, citizen. I have some questions. He shakes his head. I am on duty, citizen. I do not have time for questions. Please take them elsewhere. It'll only take a moment of your time. He frowns at you. I do not have time for questions, citizen. Move along. Fair enough. Don't need to be rude. What was that? I saw a question mark there. What was the question mark for? No point. Speak to the harmonium. I'm struggling to say that word for some reason. What was the question mark? Or was that it? This appears to be a siege tower. The walls are scarred and pitted. It has seen many a battle in its lifetime. Okay, so we have another door. Let's explore the full area before we decide to go in anywhere. These barrels are probably here to catch rainwater. The only thing that fills them is dust. Stylish script around the door frame proclaims this building as a print shop. Okay. Grossuk. Why is that name familiar? In its lowered position, this drawbridge would give attackers access from the siege tower to the walls of the city or keep. Can we speak to Grossuk? You see a reptilian creature with a snake-like body, four-clawed feet, leathery wings, and a draconian head. The scales covering its body are a vile shade of green. The creature stands upright on its hind legs, balancing with its prehensile tail. As you approach, its eyes narrow to slits and it begins to hiss. Hello? The air around the creature begins to radiate heat and its scales take on a pale sheen. It gives you a hungry look and appears ready to strike. Suddenly, it releases a flurry of hisses and relaxes its stance a bit. Go. Grossuk no talk told waits. It glares at you as its tail lashes back and forth. What kind of creature are you? Every muscle on the creature seems to tense as it releases a storm of hisses. It starts to reach for you, then stops. Hate drips from its eyes when it speaks to you. Grossuk, no talk. You lucky human. You go while still lucky. You stay, gross shred. No, I'm not going to taunt Grosuk. I don't. Just something tells me that's not a good idea. Especially for no good reason. And we have another shadow. This is really starting to be a bit tiring. Okay, looks like we're stuck here. Where's Anna?
Hi.
Anna, you
Right.
just get over here.
Endure.
Dakon, attack.
In enduring, grow strong.
I'll attack. And hope.
Damn.
Okay, no time for critical misses, people.
Valley.
Die.
Okay. Okay, it's dead. More experience. What are these things and why are they attacking me? Is what I want to know. Dakon a bit worse for wear. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. The marketplace. The marketplace, the warehouse, siege tower, print shop. Where is this building? Is it down this end? Maybe. Possibly. Couple of empty crates. Commons and okay, full inventory. Typical. Anna's got room. You can take the hammer and the pry bar. I'll give this severed arms a Dak. Dakon's full as well. Right, fine. Mortuary sanctum key. I'm having to trust Anna for now. Hold on to my intestines, Anna, please. If you don't mind. I don't know why I want this pouch or whether it's useful or not. What's this one? Some copper commons. Alright, looks like we're going to have to start actually going in somewhere, I think. Oh, hang on a second. What is this place? Is it decor only? Okay, we can get down here. Oh, somewhere else. The pawn shop. A wrecked house. There we go. Okay. Oh, another one. What is it with the shadows? Anna, get over here. Nameless one.
Right.
Over here.
I hear your
Dakon,
words.
you should use a bandage. Okay. Let's wait. Right, guys. Attack.
The clock sings true. The clock sings true.
Done. Okay, we're handling them.
Done.
Right.
You
Might
as well, Anna. Yep, might as well. What else would you be doing? Okay. This seems to be where we want to go. I want to find Morte. I think, character-wise, we would be more interested in finding Morte than... He's been my constant companion since I woke up, so it just feels weird him not being about. So I think we need to head into here. But that seems like a good place to stop. We will explore a wrecked house and the rest of the lower ward in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you are well, and until next time, take care.
My lungs feel like a chimney.